How big are your balls? Golf balls, that is. Let's do it. And let's do it now.
You are my pill, I swallow it. Take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know, let your hair out in the wind.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel, this is your first time watching my content. First of all, welcome to the channel. Thank you ever so much for finding me. I hope you enjoyed this video on oversized balls. Today I'm reviewing the Callaway Magna golf ball. Now, first things first, this golf ball isn't designed for people like myself. It isn't really designed for low handicappers, pros, probably even mid handicappers. Could this be the ideal golf ball for beginners? Let me explain. You see, with the Callaway Magna golf ball being oversized, being bigger, that places the CG higher in the ball. Callaway say what that means is that it is designed for straighter, more accurate shots, although you may lose a tiny bit of distance, obviously because of the size and the aerodynamics. I've got to say, looking down at the ball, it does look kind of strange, but I'm going to play a few holes with it. I'm going to tell you what I think and tell you if it suits your game. Oh! Straight in the bag. I was not expecting that to go as well as it has done. It's going to be really, in fact, I'm going to hit a normal size ball down there and let's see if the size does in fact make a difference. Now we're into the wind a little bit as well, so I can imagine that's going to have more of an effect with the aerodynamics. Come on, same swing. Exactly the same swing, exactly the same golf swing. This is going to be fun. So guys, today, as you can probably tell, we are not at Huddersfield Golf Club like normal. We are at the beautiful Desert Springs Golf Resort here in Almeria in Spain. I could definitely find myself getting used to this. Now I'm super excited to see not only the distance difference, but kind of how central they are. Those balls both took the same window in the air, if you know what I mean by that. Window in the air? If you know what I mean by that. However, the normal ball did seem to go higher than the Magna. So whether or not that means it's going to spend longer in the air, whether or not that's what's going to make the difference for the distance, you know what, I think I can see them both. This may shock you. It may shock you, however, it may not shock you. We have the Magna here. I'll tell you one thing as well, with it being that little bit bigger, it's way easier to find on the fairway. The standard size ball? Yeah. We'll get a measurement on that as well. So we have 175 yards in. I'm going to hit the standard 175 club that I would usually hit, 6 iron. Let's see if I can strike it well, let's see if it gets up there. Looks very strange down at the club, especially with the small club heads. Oh my god, I've ripped it again. Ah. Absolutely ripped that shot again. It actually feels very, very soft. It feels fantastic. One thing I would say is I aimed for my little draw there, which I would usually play, and it stayed out there. So although we're going to be flag high, we might even be in a bunker. Also, let me talk to you about this distance difference off the tee. So I'm going to walk up to the normal size ball now, and then I'm going to Bushnell my bag, which we've left back there. Try not to forget it, and see just how far. This is a big, you can tell because I wasn't expecting to have to talk to you for this long when we're walking to the bar. I forgot what to say. What's everyone having for dinner? So there's the standard size ball. 44 yards. And that took ages. Let me go get my bag. Now that is a pretty big difference, isn't it? So instead of hitting the 6 iron in, we take off that 44 yards and it's gap wedge. Gap wedge never leaves the flag. Oh, this is good. And now, I think about 10 foot for birdie, as opposed to a bunker shot, but again, this ball isn't really designed for me, is it? Now, I've been given 3 of these golf balls, so let's discount 2 because I'll probably lose some today in this test. And you know what, I might even just go and buy some and do a test with a mid-handicap, or you know what, a high handicap golfer. Let's see just how much of a difference this ball makes for its target demographic, its target audience. Beginners, high handicappers, people who hit it everywhere. Not that all you high handicappers do that, I'm sure you don't. So here we have standard size ball after 2 shots. And the Magna, it did hold on actually, we're here. Although, we're exactly pin high. Let's see how it feels around the green, shall we? You know what? That was quite impressive. But what about putting? And what about putting with the flag in? Well, it fit. Absolutely. Out of interest, let's see if it makes a difference to the score on this hole. Nope. 2 pars, 1 oversized ball, 1 normal ball. But I guess, so all in all, over 1 hole of golf, you've got to say not a huge difference. However, you would have to say over 18 holes of golf, that distance difference is going to make a big deal. Well, it is for someone like me anyway. I don't know about, again, who this ball is targeted for. Let's play another hole. Let's do the same again. This is actually quite fun. The big deal really is when you look down at the ball, it does look quite different. You can see here, so with the putter, looks quite big. With the driver, looks quite big, and with the iron, looks really big. Real quick side note, guys, regards to having the flag in. Who's in, who's out? I was always out, always out. I'm Duncan Bannatyne, and I'm out. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not, but hopefully not. This week here at Desert Springs, playing with my dad, we're just trying to get around as quick as we can really. We've been leaving the flag in, and actually, it's been working. 305 metres, not a breath of wind, 20 degrees, send! Now this is absolutely begging for drivers, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to change up the order, I'm going to go standard size ball first, then we'll hit the Magna. Let's see if the difference is as big as the last hole. I'm going to be honest, those 2 tee shots felt exactly the same. They both felt really good golf swings. Wind behind a little as well. Oh, that is big. That's big. It's left, but it's big. Standard size ball, way up there, probably pin high, maybe. I caught it really good, but it is going to be left. Will the Magna hold its line more because of its higher centre of gravity? Now that's a really interesting one because the Magna went right, but it didn't go miles right, and when I've been hitting that shot, it was high out the toe, the face opens, the ball goes right, doesn't come back. But there with the Magna, it seemed to hold its line a little bit more. It tried to hang on, it tried not to go as far right. I think we're still in the shit, but I definitely saw a difference. We're not as far in the shit. Let's get up there and see where we are. Just a little side note for you guys as well, because I'm sure people are probably screaming at their iPhone screens or the Huawei screens or TV screens, computer screens. This ball is conforming. It is conforming to the rules. And oh my God, the Magna's still in play. Ah, I mean, we're on the path. We are on the path. But still. That's done so. I didn't expect that at all. And you can definitely tell it's mine because it's either a Callaway Magna or like a duck egg or something. Or maybe like an ostrich egg or just something absolutely. I tell you what, it makes it a lot easier to do these tricks as well. Ugh. 97 yards in, remember that. 97 yards in. It definitely goes straighter. Definitely goes straighter. There's no doubt about it. I've hit a sand wedge there. And it just never moved in the air. I'm not saying that sand wedges do move 50 yards in the air. But again, standard golf ball, and we've walked a few steps already, is up in that shadow. So I'm not going to do the whole Bushnell thing again because it took absolutely ages, but I will Bushnell it to the flag. I think there's like a 60-yard difference here. 40 yards. So and obviously we can talk about the angle of the fairway. I was on the right side over there, now I'm on the left side. But it's there or thereabouts, a 50, 60 yard difference again, isn't it? Not that this shot's any easier. Oh, you've played that like a dream. Oh, go in, go in. Oh. I enjoyed that one. The stopping power's not fantastic either. I know I was in the rough, but it was a sand wedge. Just repaired the pitch mark that the Magna left. It was like being on Mars. What a crater. So guys, could I play with the Callaway? I didn't have to look at the balls there to see which one was which because it's quite easy to tell. Could I play with the Callaway Magna golf ball? Well yeah, I could play with any golf ball, but would I? No, I absolutely wouldn't. No, the distance loss for me was phenomenal, but I can't stress this enough. This golf ball won't be on tour, it won't be in low handicap golfers' bags, it shouldn't be in low handicap golfers' bags, but that's not what it professes to be, that's not what it's claiming to do, and for me, it does everything it claims to do. It definitely goes straighter. Yes, it doesn't go as far, but if dispersion is your main problem, if you struggle hitting fairways, that last drive had no right not being in that hazard, and it wasn't. Therefore, it saved me a shot. I made par with that ball. Yes, I made birdie with the normal ball, but obviously this is human testing, and if I were to put a bad swing on the normal ball, you're in the hazard, you're making bogey, unless you make a miraculous par. So long story short, I will definitely be testing this with mid-handicap golfers, with high-handicap golfers, maybe even with proper beginners, and just see how much of a difference it makes. Guys, I've been James Robinson. Once again, we are at the beautiful Desert Springs Golf Resort, and just as you want the wind to pick up, absolutely nothing. Guys, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out massively. The channel is growing phenomenally and I want it to continue. Put that thumbs up, comment below, could you see yourself using big balls? Guys, see you tomorrow.